What's going on, everybody? Death Stranding 2. I'm a little late to the party. Just finally have had time to sit down and I already checked this trailer out on my own, but it's been a couple of days now. I need to see it again. I need to watch it again. Let's watch it together. And I have a lot to say. I love Death Stranding. I think it's one of those games that, I hate to say this, but it's not for everyone. I hate saying that just because, like, I feel like, it's a lack of a better, term. I think a lot of people hated this game and a lot of people loved it. There was really no in between when it came to Death Stranding, and some of the hate was warranted, in my opinion. Like, it was trying to do so many things at once in a video game, and usually when you do that, you're gonna have areas where it's weak for sure. But combat and some gameplay felt like it could definitely do a better job, and we'll see how that's improved in KCT 2, Death Stranding 2. I got Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 on the mind because that's all I've been playing lately. Just completely obsessed with that game. But anyways, I'll talk more about Death Stranding at the end of the video and like the improvements and stuff like that from what I want from the game in the sequel. But let's check this trailer out, man. There's so much happening in this trailer. Got my monster. Ah, woo. Let's do it, man.
You, sir, are an unrepentant criminal, guilty of illegally entering our country on multiple occasions.
The only thing that I'm guilty of is doing your dirty work.
And by way of compensation, we have overlooked your crimes.
Bring it on, because I'm not doing this shit anymore.
What makes you think you have a choice?
What kind of cargo?
Cargo like bring dead, pregnant women.
No one would possibly allow that.
That's why I have to smuggle them in. They make me bring them over from Mexico.
This thing between us. It was a mistake.
No.
Dude, look how like just crazy that looks, man. Like the detail is insane, man. Decima Engine is truly impressive. Horizon Zero Dawn, right? Guerrilla Studios. Kojima using this engine for Death Stranding. It's a really, really impressive engine, man.
No, it was not a mistake. It was not a mistake.
Oh yeah, here it starts. So you're like baby's full grown now? This is what I don't understand. Is he still in a pod? Man, this shot right here is just incredible, dude. I mean, yeah, your baby's wearing like this freaking. This is hilarious right here, dude. Like some contamination suit or whatever. You got a trench coat this time around. Looks like you're still going to be delivering packages. Dude, that is one of the things that I absolutely loved in the first game. That addicting loop of delivering packages, man. It's either going to hit you or it doesn't. And for me, I found that completely addicting and enjoying. I was completely enjoying that factor of the game. I think for me, That was one of my favorite things. There was no way I was going to put 80 hours into that game unless I enjoyed it. And I really enjoyed the game. And I like genuinely enjoyed delivering packages. It felt like an adventure every time I set out and went on uh, this adventure, every time I went from point A to point B. Um, Anyways, we'll talk more about that at the end. 11 months after the birth of the UCA. I've always loved this shot right here. We saw this in the first trailer. Really going for some like futuristic religious vibes here with, I don't know, man. It just looks fucking badass with the sand and everything. Very Metal Gear Solid-esque. Yeah, again, very religious looking.
To all the roads that we are yet to pave, the dreams that stillness entertains and slays. Now if my love for you won't make you stay, I don't know what will.
It definitely looks like it looks improved from the first game. Like this you can get this from Death Stranding, but it definitely looks like it's up the notch. I think for moving around, it did feel clunky at times, so hopefully they have fine-tuned that a little bit better. Obviously that's going to be very hard with the terrain. There's rocks everywhere, there's cliffs. And you also want to make it feel like you're traversing, like you're hiking, like you're going on an adventure. So I kind of gave it a little bit of leeway when it came to maneuvering and walking, running, crawling, all these things in the game. We're going to have to wait and see how this improves on, traversing the world. Is it going to feel the same like the first one? Is it going to feel better? But yeah. Yeah, I mean, dude, it just looks so good.
I couldn't protect you. I tried to jump us out of there. But I could only take my equipment with me. And I couldn't possibly think of Lou like that. There was no way for the two of us to escape together. The best
I always liked kind of her story in the first game, fragile, but I'm not so fragile. Kojima and his names, but just such a beautiful actor or actress. Um, she's like, I don't know, dude. She fits this game in such a perfect way. Like, I feel like Kojima nailed, some of the character choices, but absolutely beautiful lady right here. And obviously she looks just
For
insanely
was to jump
realistic in the
out.
game.
Just Lou.
To all the walls that we are meant to break.
We're gonna have to wait and see how these sections fare out, because I do remember these sections always felt a little clunky and overwhelming to maneuver. Death Stranding was not a perfect game, but you had to forgive a lot of the things that it did wrong, in my opinion, just because it was trying to do so many things, and it excelled in some, but it chugged in others. I remember these sections were really, really creative and cool when it started, when it happened. It was terrifying. And it just became kind of like a slog to get through. Um, but on paper, I really loved when these things happened, especially later in the game. Oh, man. But,
But a list that still remains untamed. We must be more.
we had craziness stuff like this in the first game. I think people forget, but I remember there was a tall, you know, thing like this in the first game.
More than animals in chains. It's a poison.
This is new. I haven't seen this before. We've never seen this before. Almost like a squid character or enemy. I love this, dude. This looks sick.
Would you let the wind tell you where to go?
Did we have bikes in the first one? Unless it came out later, I don't remember ever playing with a bike. Wait, it's been too long. I can't remember. Did we have bikes? I think we did, but not these.
If you can brave fate and prove it wrong. So
Is that like a... That's like a fish. That looks like what are they called? I can't remember the name of the fish, dude. Forgot the name. Oh, these shots are so sick, dude. I really like this character so much, dude. He looks like a Joker. Got some combat. I really, really hope the combat is gonna be better, man. Cause the combat was clunky. It definitely needed improvement. I mean, come on, bro. Freaking beautiful, dude. Leah Sudux. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but oh man, I got a crush on this girl right here. This dude looks like Robert Robert De Niro every time I look at this guy, man. But awesome, like awesome character design. I think this guy's the pilot of the ship. Just look at, like, he just looks badass, dude. Love the way he looks. Kojima definitely has taste, man. Troy Baker, yes. Higgs looks like an absolutely insane character. These are some new characters. I always felt like, dude, I always felt like, where does this guy fit in the game? I'm gonna be honest with you, like I'm still a bit turned off by this character just because Death Stranding is absolutely wild and bonkers, but I don't like, this guy still feels like he doesn't belong in this game. I'm gonna have to play it and find out what this dude's deal is, but I do remember seeing his character in like a real life person, so there's probably some story to this, but it just feels really off to have this doll in the game where everybody's a normal person and you got a doll. I don't know, man. The doll is still, I'm still not sold on it. It just seems like it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit at all. How is there a doll? I don't know. I'm not a fan of the doll, to be honest, but we'll have to wait and see. New characters. Well, like, I want to know what the hell this dude is, man. Hartman comes back. There he is, dude. Going back really quickly to, this is the dude that was in the first trailer. We heard baby sounds coming from this guy. So I don't know if this guy's equipped with like a BB. And then this dude right here. He looks a lot like what's his name? I'm forgetting names, man. Mads? Where is Mads? Is Mads not in this game? Is he Mads? I wonder if this dude... The President of the United States has earrings. Where... Dude, where am I at here? Sorry. Doesn't this guy look like a younger Mads? What's his name? Mads Mikkelsen. My gosh. That took way too long. Mad Mikkelsen. He looks like a younger Mad Mikkelsen. Does he not? What is the character of Cliff? The character's name is Cliff. Okay. God, it's been a while since I played this game, man, so I have forgotten names, but he looks like a younger Mad Mikkelsen, Cliff, in the first game. This dude just came out of nowhere. We're going to have to see where his story goes, but obviously they're going for the Solid Snake look with this character. I think this chick was... This lady has been in a lot of games. She was in the Jedi Survivor and Jedi Fallen Order games. That's where I'm reminded of her last. Of course, Norman Reedus, my dude. You know, I've always wondered, like, I've genuinely always wondered, like, does Norman Reedus play this? Did he play Death Stranding? And how much involved is he with, like, you know, the video game side of this of this world, and like the feedback and the criticisms. Like, does he hear all this? Like, do actors give a shit at all, or do they just like, it's a job for them, they take the money and they go? Like, when the game releases, obviously, right, which is like further down the road from like production and when they probably recorded voices and all that, like that's probably early on in production. But I wonder, do they like pay attention to when the game comes out? Like, is this their baby, or are people just like, yeah, whatever? Like, yeah, I was a part of this game. I don't know. Because if I was in a video game and I wasn't a gamer, I would like to check out those reviews when it drops. What do people think about the game that I was in? Or maybe they just don't give a shit. See, that guy is the doll. Unless I am mistaken, this dude looks exactly like, you see this doll in her hand? Maybe he dies and takes the form of a doll. I don't know, but that's definitely the doll guy with like maybe his daughter. Dude. Yeah, that part looks good too, but like it looks like he's right there. This shot is insane too. Wasn't she one of the girls that was on our side? Is he converting her? Is he the dude, like I said in the beginning of the trailer, where like he's the cult leader, the religious leader? Is he, is this how he takes people on, converts them to his religion or whatever? Because I'm pretty sure this dude is a part of all those religious figures that we saw in the beginning. Maybe they fall in love. Like, I really think the story in this one is going to be just great. Like, this whole 10-minute trailer, and so much has been shown. Yeah, man. I can't wait for this game. We got some love action going on. Yeah.
We'll always be connected. We will always be with you.
I'd like to see a romancing story between them two.
Ever be alone.
I like some of that juiciness in games. Give me some romance, brother.
This time, I'll make a lasting connection with the leader.
This is where the trailer gets really good, man.
Perfect ending humanity deserves.
For the sake of the future, we must all come together. As a barrier to the bad.
I'm not buying the doll, man.
All hands, brace for launch.
Some of this stuff is, I think, over the top. Like, completely over the top. I love this freaking part of the trailer, dude. I think we all know what Kojima's doing here. Oh, yeah, dude. I think we all know what he's doing here. It's such a badass scene, dude.
A world divided made whole, with a few sticks for encouragement. The UCA's precursor, the United States of America, had a prominent gun culture. A distinctly American philosophy, and one which would appear to have spread to this continent. The more we seek to unite the people with metaphorical,
I like
which
this.
would appear to have
I like
spread
that
to this
Twitch. Right when the dude's talking about the gun culture and how it's spread into this side of the world in Death Stranding, and he twitches right here.
American philosophy, and one which would appear to have spread.
That detail is so freaking impressive, dude, to me. When I'm watching, when I'm playing a game, I look for these details. You know, it's a character that has flaws. He's revealing his flaws to you, and I don't know, man. Like I love little details like that. That little twitch. So yeah, this part is really funny just because it's talking about, you know, the American gun culture and how it has spread into this side of the world, that the Death Stranding world. I don't.
Spread to this continent. The more we seek to unite the people with metaphorical ropes, the more essential sticks seem to become.
I mean, dude, what is happening here?
Everyone.
Just completely over the top. I don't really care for these like overly sized moments. I'm trying to find a word for these like just epically giant bosses or enemies. They're always weird in games, but
Hold on tight.
like completely over the top with that. I don't really care too much for that, to be honest. I've always loved the logo for Kojima. Since we're here, I think it was a missed opportunity. Even though I do think this is really cool in its own way, they should have gone with like a BB2. Like I have the Death Stranding Collector's Edition. I should have brought it up here. It's in the garage. That's like one of the only things that I need to bring up here that's left when I moved. But the BB from Death Stranding, that is still one of my favorite collector's edition in any game, like ever. And I've bought a lot of collector editions, but this is still pretty cool. Like I still think this is cool. A lot of stuff happening here. Early access, available from June 24th. Not a big fan of playing games early if you pay more money. It is what it is, man. I feel like there's not much we can do with that. I'll probably get the physical copy for sure. Pre-order. Yep. I think it's over. Yep, it's over. Man, that is Death Stranding. You know, it's like, oh, by the way, I can't believe it's coming out in June. Like June, dude. That's crazy. What did I do here? Yeah. June 26th. which is pretty crazy. Like I did not expect that. Man, when I tell you this year is going to be insane. I think it's already insane with the games that are already out. So, a lot of people are playing Monster Hunter Wilds. I haven't even gotten to that because I've been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, completely obsessed with that game. And then I don't want to rush it, but I got Assassin's Creed Shadows to get to when that comes out. I definitely want to play that. But yeah, dude, Death Stranding is a game that I put a lot of hours in, and it clicked with me. It doesn't click with everybody. Totally understand that. It's a game that I think, it's unique, and I'm always down for unique experiences. I'm always down for something different. People talk about, hey, games are the same. Okay, here's a game that is completely different. Go play it and check it out. And it's Kojima, man. You're gonna get something unique from Kojima, that's for sure. And again, the Decima engine, absolutely beautiful, dude. Even back on the PS4 Pro, I was playing Death Stranding. Now we got the PS5 Pros. Death Stranding 2 is looking even crazier. I am sold on the PlayStation 5 Pro. It is a capable machine. The things it is able to do and what it has shown me with KCD2 is absolutely crazy. So like I said earlier in the video, definitely want to see some improvements when it comes to Death Stranding. Combat, the clunkiness of the first game here and there. And that's pretty much it, man. I loved delivering packages in the first game. There was just something about it that was therapeutic, that clicked for me, and it either clicks for you or it doesn't. I feel like Death Stranding is one of those games that you got to have an open mind for. And if you do and you let it, do its thing, you're going to walk away with a crazy experience that you don't really find anywhere else. I loved being a delivery driver in the future in this crazy, wacky world that Kojima made. And the music, I was introduced to some like low roar. Like I'd never heard of these guys, and I started playing these guys when I was driving, when I was going on trips, when I was going to work. Like only Kojima could do shit like that, and it's funny. But Norman Reedus and the baby strapped to your chest and all the crazy things that was happening in the first game, just loved it. But that's pretty much it, man. Death Stranding 2, crazy trailer, 10-minute video trailer. A lot of things happen in that game. Super surprised that it's coming out in June. And definitely going to be playing this game. That is for sure. And that's it, man. That's the video. Let me know what you thought. What do you think about this game? Did you play the first one? Are you excited for the second one? Let me know down below. And if you like this video, man, hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. And if you are, man, I appreciate you. Take it easy. Peace.